Yes, people, we've been waiting long enough, you know what I mean? You've been waiting long enough. That's why the tune that I'm going to play by Iba Mahr is called Will I Wait? I think he's waited long enough, so I'm going to get him in quickly. But before I do that, let's play this tune, all right, people?
Yes, I'm like the sea that rushes to your shore.
It is.
But you keep on pushing me up, pushing me up. Will I wait? Sing, babe.
Yep.
Will I wait? Sing, babe. For your kisses and your hugs. Will I wait? Sing, babe. For your love. Run the track! Hold it!
Yeah, wait, stand on it. You see all I rhythm, my youth, it have to pull up. Pete on the girl said that. English Pound Radio. Sure.
Yes, I'm like the sea that rushes to your shore. But you keep on pushing me up. Will I wait? Sing, babe, for your love. Will I wait? Sing, babe.
To play this tune, you know who the artist is. Big tune worldwide. We have him on the phone, so I'm going to bring it down a little bit. And we're going to bring him in. Yes. Hello, good evening.
Blessed Christoph.
Good. Now, I know I've been introducing you well, but I would like you to have the privilege to mention, what would your name be?
Yes, this is Iba Mahr from afar, the Black is alive.
Nice, Iba Mahr. Welcome to English Pound Radio. You know, technology tried to stop the interview, but you know we have a higher spirit still. We can conquer all technologies, you know what I mean? So I want to thank you for your patience, and we're going to have a nice interview today. So welcome to the English Pound Radio.
It's more than a pleasure, man.
Nice. I normally ask questions of names, but your name is very intriguing to me. So before we go any further, I know, and there's a lot of people who would like to know, what is the meaning behind your name, Iba Mahr?
Well, Iba Mahr is two separate words. Iba means humble and calm, and Mahr is an acronym, and it means Maria of Harar. Maria is my first name, and Harar is a province in Ethiopia.
Oh, nice. Your name has real meaning all the way. I like it. Did you give yourself that name, or was it something that was given to you along your travels?
Well, basically, I established my talent through writing songs, and at the time that I was writing songs, we used to sing, and it was while finding melodies, a number of my brethren them tell me, say, you need to start record these songs for yourself. So then and there, I needed a name, and the name, the A-left that I had before wasn't fitting to the kind of messages, when we are sent out.
Right.
So, then decided to call me Iba, and Iba means humble and calm, and it really represents, it's like mean like nature.
Nice.
And it works. And, we added the Mahr, as a personality from there.
Nice. How long have you had this name then?
Say that again?
How long have you had the name that you work under right now?
Like since 2005.
Oh, right. Nice. You would be classed as a roots artist. Is that what you would be put into?
It's roots, it's roots, but ideally it's reggae music,
right.
Because we sing a whole heap of different kind. We have a whole heap of different kind of messages in our songs,
right?
But it really still stick to the positive side, the positive message, the conscious message. So I think reggae is the one that really, sort of sums it up for me, personally.
What do you find nowadays? Because I've mentioned it for quite a while now that I myself is feeling very positive in the way that reggae music is going in Jamaica. The reason why I say in Jamaica is because reggae music has been flourishing outside of Jamaica, while the artists in Jamaica were neglecting reggae music and was going into a more of a hip-hop pop fusion. But I've noticed as of late that a lot of artists, even the dancehall artists, are now going into the one-drop rhythms. Drum and that bass and drum is back again. You know, musicians are starting to work their minds. So, your vision, what have you seen in the industry, which has maybe made you pretty humble and happy to know what's going on?
I think for me, like I'm really connected with reggae music, like from a youth. And like on a Sunday, I used to be like the center of attraction. So I used to dance like in the middle of my, in a hall. And my grandmother, my grandfather, my mother, my father used to sit down and used to, have dinner while watching me dancing. And I used to dance to songs of the, the 60s, 70s, and, the early 80s. I'm a late 80s born.
Right.
So I'm a little baby, basically.
Right.
And, we used to sing to these songs as if it was songs of my era. Songs from Burning Spear, songs from Alton Ellis, John Old, the Bob Marley, the Peter Tosh, you name it, those era. And, for me personally, like, they stick with me. I grew up with old people. Some people say I have an old soul. Some people say I sound like an old man, But I think it's these kind of teaching and these kind of music when I grow up on. So, like, this time now, when me I did the kind of music when me I do, because I did this for a while, and then with the other youth were young as we, I did the same kind of music, and sticking to that positive trend.
Right.
That is a joy that for me. So, for me, like, my greatest joy is to see that we have a number of youth, who are really young, and then talented, and then doing it positive. And it's reggae music then doing. It simply means that the future of reggae music is in good hands.
Nice. I'm glad. Me personally, I've said it again and again and again and again. I was really nervous, a year or two ago, and I kind of was advocating, the wake-upness of artists in Jamaica and still, and I like it. We're going to talk about the concert that you're going to be doing soon, but I was watching some clippings from last year, and Lady G was on there, and she was pretty upset, with the artists, telling them, stop the, focus on reggae music and so forth. But she was saying that the Americans are trying to take reggae music. And then I read an article a while back with Lady Saw saying the same thing. What is your feeling about that?
Like, I don't really get too deep into the politics, and to the racial conflicts, and, I really stick to the music.
Right.
I focus on being creative, that's what I do. Sometimes if you get too much into, that aspect of the music, you find yourself take away from the creativeness.
Right.
And that is what me really, focus on, being creative every day, trying to find new messages, new styles, new melodies, so as, to really connect with the people more. The music what we do, it automatically spills over into other countries, into other, other people really like our music.
Mm-hmm.
So you find that other people improvise, some people build on where we get them. And I think that is what the world is doing right now. We don't appreciate our music, our roots, and our culture.
Right.
So people take it and people improvise for it.
Right.
You can't blame people for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like you have diamonds and gold and you don't know how or what you want to do with them.
Right.
So people find ways and means how to take them out there. Like other people take them and mine them and, make something of them. So
right.
It's how you want to deal with your treasure. Everybody deals with them treasure different. Like me say, me focus on the music.
Nice.
And not the political aspect of the music.
Right. I tell you what.
The politics.
Let me draw this music down a little bit. I want to play another tune of yours. I'm going to come back in with the interview, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hey yo, this is Ray Vaughn, and you're listening to EPR, English Pound Radio.
Yes, I'm like the sea that rushes to your shore.
Playing the same tune again, people. Lord, it is. Iba Mahr. It is.
I just live up in the love, you know. I used to hold away band. We need to, I never yet fight with Yes, I am already.
Here it is. Tell all your people, all your Twitter friends, Facebookers, Iba Mahr is on the radio live.
I hope you all could make the right decisions. Fit yourself in a society to gain the right commission, the right position. Well, I don't need your obligation. I am free to make my own decision. No need to be burdened by your opinions. Yes, I and I live strong. I was born free. Yeah, and the most I watch over me. Yes, I was born free. Yeah, and the most I watch over me. I ask reality that youths them a live up in a poverty, so we need some more food in us.
Yes, Iba Mahr, I want to ask you a question. When it comes to writing your tunes, right? Because your tunes are very, how can I say? I'd say more than spiritual. Your lyrical content is very thought-provoking and is very in-depth. When you go to sit down and you go to write your tunes, what is the inspiration? Is it the rhythm that you're listening to, or is it something that you've experienced and you just place it to the tune?
Like, I would listen clearly, to how, my development in terms of writing and making songs started. Like initially it was really about writing. I stick strongly to just writing songs,
right,
and finding melodies. But as we go into the music, as you record more, as you start perform more, and you travel more, and then you meet people, your experiences, tend, for broaden. And then, you start read more, so your knowledge increase. So sometimes, it's not the typical sit down and write a song like before.
Right.
For me, I can just hear a rhythm. We can find the melody and not the words, and then find the words after. And we can also find the words and don't have the melody, but find the melody after. And you can find me sit down and write a song too. And you can find me just going to the studio and just vibe it, come up with the message. Because it's experiences, and then a whole heap of time my inspiration comes from the people and where they're closest to me, people where they're around me.
Right.
How we observe what and at the time. So you will find the Iba Mahr sing 5 songs, like back to back, talking about the system. Because
right.
That is the topical issue.
Right.
And then, you'd find me sing 5 songs, about a special woman, but it's not seen at the time. So it's like, is really how you feel at the time really bring out some kind of songs, for me personally, it's mood. My my songs really come. That's why they have so much meaning and so much depth.
Mm-hmm.
Because it always connects to the real part of life.
What about combinations with artists and so forth? Who you really looking to do a combination with?
Like, I appreciate music, that is soulful, conscious.
Mm-hmm.
I already sing songs with Jamali, Dub Canic Crow, and we have a special female on my album, my debut album will come out soon.
Yes.
So we have a special female on that album too. So it's, like positive music.
Nice.
Once the artists have something to do with, positive music, then, we're always better, we're always ready for really good music, and, we have to complement each other.
Not who, but when is your album due to be released? You have a rough date?
Yeah, we don't have a date as yet, but we're trying to do it for the year.
Nice.
Try to do it for the year, so probably by the year end.
That'd be a nice Christmas gift to put in people's, Christmas packages. That's a nice look. I'm going to be playing another tune from you. Let me pull this music in the background. If you don't mind, before I do play the tune, can you give an a cappella of anything that you like? I mean, it doesn't even have to be your song. Like, if you're on stage and you're going to perform your songs, sometimes artists will perform a medley or something of another artist. If you're on stage right now and you're going to be picking one of those songs, give us a cappella of what it would be.
Yes, I'm gonna put on the iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. Yes, I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna put on the iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I Satan is a evilest man, but him can't chuck it for my man. So when I see him, my loss in on, and if him slip, I gone with him on. Yes, I'm gonna put on the iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. Guess who is coming to dinner? Not the dreadlocks. Hey, I guess who is coming to dinner? Not the dreadlocks. I see you brought some earth to me. Not the dreadlocks. And I stand yelling and I have pinky gotcha. Are coming over the hill, shaking times like the keys. You must live as one, yes. So the book of Ruth shall stand. Hey, dreadlocks.
Nice.
Pull it.
Nice.
English Pound Radio.
Nice. Boy, I like your selection, man. I like.
Come on.
You come like a sound man. You know what I mean? Cause as a sound man, you have to select certain tunes to keep the people rocking. And the two big tunes that you just sung right now. Boy, if it was a dub for dub clash, you would have won that one. You know what I mean? So let me just draw a tune right now. Hold on a minute.
Why this one is Iba Mahr from afar?
We're interviewing Iba Mahr people. Boy, man, they're a wicked a cappella, man. Don't worry, man. If you miss it, it's gonna play again later.
Yes, negative is the system that surrounds us.
You log on to English Pound Radio, also the others.
System that surrounds us. I sight so Babylon a gone, some nonsense and calm. I have to go so na alarm. Every day they want put gun in a whip palm, so me can't stand calm. I have to go so na alarm. Education is priority and demand, so me can't stand calm. I have to go so na alarm. I sight so Babylon a gone, so me not stand calm. Fire in at them parliament and offices. In the have been it, broke up the crackery. Tear down every light and every chandelier. Make Babylon know so we not care. My mother is unemployed. Same is Daddy Roy. Babylon system it was designed to destroy. I sight them from afar. Oh yes, them want for war. Them want put a nigga get a youth face from the tall. I tell them now. I sight so Babylon a gone. So me not can come. I have to go so now alarm. Them want put gun in a whip arm. So me not can come.
Now remember, people, if you like what you're hearing from Iba Mahr, we're going to be talking about the big show that he's going to be performing on very soon.
I guess we need more emphasis for the children. I guess the future is at stake, never neglect. I guess don't deprive them of their goals and privilege. I guess we need more high school, universities and colleges. I guess and now, feel like a Malik, like a Zalik, like a Tyreek, like a Jake One, Shepanice and Keran. Knowledge uplifts the nation, teach them the rights. I guess they do no wrong. So I sign so Babylon I want. So me dance and come. I have because so.
Boy, I like the vibe. Nice, rootical, reggae vibes, people. Iba Mahr, there's a really big show coming up end of November in St. Anne's, and I'm pleased to hear that you're going to be gracing the stage. When it comes to live performances, because, you know, I've seen some artists like tear up the place, and some artists prefer just to stay in the middle and reason with the crowd. Which type are you? Which type of artist are you? For when I come to this show, what am I expecting to see from Iba Mahr?
I think it depends on the type of crowd, you know, some of the time, you know, I would start my show, I would start a sting the same way I start a Reggae Salute, you know.
Right.
I would start a Sumfest the same way I start a Reggae Fever, you know.
Right.
It's like you have to know the crowd, you know. Like, for me, perform at Europe for a whole month is like a new experience. Is moving, not necessarily shifting from how I perform, but it's more like, you know, connecting with the people more with the music.
Right.
You know, it's not about talking, it's just about music, really. So it's really, these people really appreciate the music and the singing. You know, with our Jamaican culture, you have to talk to the people.
Right.
So, you know, you have to really test the crowd. So, you know, like, it depends on the type of crowd. You know, sometimes you have to tone it down, sometimes you have to turn up the fire.
Yes.
So,
yes.
It depends on how you want to cook it, you know?
This show that we're going to be seeing you perform on is also going to be broadcast live around the world via video streaming and audio streaming. For the people that can't arrive in Jamaica, you know, the whole world can log on and they'll be able to tune in. So now you're going to have this audience, not just in Jamaica, but you're also going to have a foreign audience. Is there a difference when you perform abroad compared to when you perform home? Is there some changes that you do to cater for the crowd, or is it just you know, more or less what you would do regardless anywhere?
It still depends on the nature of the people, and, you know, how them relate to the music. Because then sometimes you have this audience, you know, that, you know, really loves dancehall and really loves reggae music. But sometimes, you know, because of how our new music and our music make now, you realize that some people want to hear, you know, like a high energy thing. It's like, they want to hear reggae, but they want to hear it on like a high energy vibe, you know. So it's like, you know, probably if we go down in California, you know, probably they want to hear, you know, like a laid back reggae music kind of vibe. So it really depends, you know, it really depends on the crowd, you know.
So Saturday the 30th of November 2013 at the Puerto Seco Beach Discovery Bay, St. Anne's, Jamaica. Brought to you by Unique Super Mix. What am I gonna expect from you when I get there?
Oh, it's a fire, man. We're the fire, man. We're going to fire.
So listen, so I better bring a fire extinguisher with me then, just in case you get too hot.
No, you have the beach, just jump off on the beach, you know?
I just get some buckets of water and just throw it all over the place. So you're going to be performing on stage alongside Bounty Killer, Cockatoo, Freddie McGregor, Romain Virgo, Kip Rich, Zamunda, Ainoa. That's a nice selection, and that's a varied selection still. You got a bit of dancehall in there and a bit of reggae roots in that. When your album's gonna drop soon, what is the lead? Do you have the lead song that's gonna be coming from your album? Okay.
Definitely will I will. Definitely will I will. But we have a whole bunch of surprises.
Nice.
We have a whole bunch of surprises. So you have to just keep up to date with Iba Mahr and keep playing the music safe.
Nice.
Keep them up to date with what is going on, and just tell them to love music, love reggae music, and keep it positive and maintain the roots and the culture, because that is one of the most important things we have right now, music.
Nice. If people want to link up with you, they want to get more information on you, how can they get that? Where would they look for?
www.ibamahr.com, which is www.ibamahr.com, or facebook.com/ibamahrmusic, or Twitter @ibamahr.
Nice. So I suppose the next time that we're going to hear you live over the airways will be at the Reggae Fever Festival. Before I let you go, are there any big ups and shout outs or anything you want to say to anyone out there?
One love to the British in them, one love to the sister in them, to my fans, people who love my music and continue to support Iba Mahr. And, people who love Reggae Fever too, I think they should come to the show.
Nice.
It's really a good, like most of the people living in Canada, they want to come. They want to come to Jamaica. It's Christmas. It's holiday, like for them kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see them. So, give thanks for the time, and you love it.
Nice.
And one love, I last year the first. Give thanks. Today's my mother, Earth Strong. She celebrates 45 years.
Congratulations.
So, happy birthday to my mother.
Nice.
One love.
Nice.
Mama Rosie.
Nice. All right, listen, take care, and I thank you very much, okay?
I love.
Take care, nice. Yes, people. Yep. Iba Mahr. Well, nice acapella there as well earlier on. Like I said, if you missed the show, don't worry. It gets rebroadcast again, so you'll be able to hear it.